These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His side also occupying playoff positions, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone.
Come on, set! Block 40. Ready?
First play, and Young's going to pass. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's good.
Here we go.
From the pistol, it's Young. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
33, yellow. Ready?
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Panthers and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Down. Red, 38. Cut.
To the air on first down. Young. Pass brought in by Tyrell McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable.
Ready.
Young on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
That's good.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Ready.
They go play action on first down. Ertz reels it in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Panthers, first down. A gain of 14.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this has to be a touchdown, Brock. They're taking the field first and goal from the 5.
Ready. Set.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Young working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So a two-score game here at the break. Gonna have to make... The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third.
Ready? Let's go. Hunt.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
50, great. Hunt.
Young on the play action. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
Here's Young again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Downfield, he's got McMillan. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for the Panthers first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
To the air, yet again, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. It's Young, the throw here on first. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Now he's past the 25. Tedero McMillan to the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in.
Deep end.
Ready.
Young to throw here on third. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Down.
First and 10.
So just one quarter to go on Monday night. That's caught by Hubbard. just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Options are open here. It's second and inches. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
The offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Ready, set.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Breaks the tackle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, you're probably going to want to keep that streak going. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Panthers about to move to 12-0 on the season. On second down, it's Hubbard. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about this?
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome.
Ready?
On second down, it's Hubbard again. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Panthers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it. The Panthers who take this one on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Keeping that touch with my hater. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sooner than don't feel it no more. You was dropping a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when you're inside? It's this, but you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up.